Hey, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about something that stays on my mind. It preys on my mind. And not until I was FaceTiming with Joan the other day did the subject of coming up, maybe doing a video about it. And it's, how in the hell did I get here? I think that all the time. Not like in the stage of my life, like where I'm at in my life, where I'm at in my body. How did I let my body get to where it is? If you're new to my channel, I don't know, I have a lot of physical problems, and I don't want to beat a dead horse to death, because if you've been here, you know I have a back that is completely gone. I have 2 knees that are completely gone. I needed the back surgery. Couldn't do it because of my weight. He went so far and had me on his schedule. June of last year, he had me on his schedule, and his peers of whatever, no, she needs to lose weight, so he had to take me off. That devastated me. Well, my knees have been needing replacing since I was 49 years old, and I'm 59 right now. And back then, they wouldn't do it. I was a good 100 pounds less than I am now, and they wouldn't do it because of my weight. Well, the doctor I have now, he said, oh my gosh, that would have been a dream. He would have done it easy. He would have done it easy if that's all I had weighed. And but when I needed my back done, I still needed my knees done. But it's like, as soon as my back, the surgery of my back, that was a pipe dream. That, went out the window. Then my knees decided, well, guess what? We're going to give out on you completely, because that's when it happened. They've been giving out on me for 10 years. And for 10 years, I've been letting them. And we're going to talk about that. But now, they're to the point to where the doctor, he just told me, he goes, well, they're in end-stage arthritis. His exact words were, there is no plan B. There is no plan B. These knees have to be replaced. And here's the thing, that this is how I don't know how I got here. I'm to the point to where I'm this close to needing David to get me up off the toilet. And that's even with a riser. Getting off of this chair, I have my walker over here to the side. I have to hold on to it. And if my arms if I ever lose control of my arms, ever lose any strength in my arms, I 100% my right arm, because that's the one, well, in the bathroom, my left arm I have to use the sink and the grab bar that he put me in. If I lose either one of my arms, I'm not going to be able to get up. I'm done. That's it. The day that I need my husband to get me off the toilet is the day I do not want to see coming. I will be just mortified, because yes, he's my husband, but still, y'all know what I'm talking about. Do you ever want to get to that point? No, you don't. Not at 59 years old. And how did I get here? Sometimes it's beyond me. And then sometimes I'm like, I know exactly why, which I know exactly why all the time. But you know how things sneak up on you, and there they are before you realize it, and then it's done happened. That's kind of like, I let it happen. Ooh, excuse me, my nose is itching. I let it happen, but then I didn't see it happening. And I know that makes 0 sense, but if you get it, you get it. Let me go back to how the weight ever started. So when I was in high school, I was a nice figure. I had a nice figure. I was in a 9'10". Y'all remember sizes back then: 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's how the sizes went. And I was in a 9, 10, and I was a nice shape. I don't know what that would translate into today, what that size would be. I don't have any clue. But I never had a weight problem growing up, in high school, in college, never. My weight problem happened when I got pregnant with RJ. I got up to a size 18. What I wouldn't give to be a size 18 now. Are you kidding me? Size 18 is thin. I mean, I'm over 300 pounds. Somebody told me the other day I was not 300 pounds. Yes, I am. You see from here up, you don't see all this. you don't see all the goods. Trust me, I'm all of it. I'm all of it. And I'm 5'7", always 5'9", and I shrunk up, that I guess from my back, pinching down and slipping down and doing all that it's doing. I guess that's where the inches went. So in high school, like I said, 9, 10, great size. Got pregnant with RJ, got up to an 18. So I was big, I was overweight, but I was tall, big structure. I have a big structure. They say you can't see your big bone. Well, I am big boned. A lot of the people in my family on my daddy's side are big people, and so I carried it well, head to toe. I don't have one fat area, should I say. It's head to toe, all the way down. So I carried it well. I had zero problems functioning in my daily life. I worked outside jobs. I worked in the yard. I worked in the house. I went fishing. I played anything I wanted to play with RJ. I did anything that anybody who was not a size 18 would do. Size 18 was nothing. It was nothing. So from the time I had RJ, that's a lot of my problem right there. From the time I had RJ to the time I had Holly was 9 years. I went from a size 18. I don't know the pounds because I do not remember the pounds of how much I weighed ever. I went from a size 18 to a size 24. When I married David, I was a size 24. He had never dated a big girl ever before me. And what can I say? It worked out. But even at a 24, I still carried it well. I still dressed well. I still did anything and everything I wanted to do. I was in my early 30s. I didn't have any problems whatsoever. None. No physical problems. No pills of anything except for I went through postpartum depression, and that is when the depression that would not go away hit. It's like it triggered it, the doctor said. It triggered the underlying depression. So that's when the depression and the anxiety started. So I did take pills for that, but that's not my physical working body. That's the physical body in my brain, but it's not my physical working body that I'm talking about. So from my early 30s, I was 33, I think, when I had her. Something like that. 26, 30. Yeah, I think 33. And so from 33, I don't know between then and now when I got to my biggest. I was my biggest almost 4 years ago. April will be 4 years ago. I know I was at my biggest because that's when I started Weight Watchers. And I started Weight Watchers at 377. I was pushing the door of 400 pounds, y'all. How did I get there? How did I get to almost 400 pounds when I went from a size 24 to a size 34? 10 sizes And like I said, I don't know when, but you take away 4 years off of 59, that puts me at, can I do math? 55. So I was at least, 20 years up to a 34. So in that 20 years, what the hell happened? From 33 to 49, my knees got the arthritis. They needed replacing then. Too big, wouldn't do it. But I could still come and go as I pleased. See, they had the arthritis. They were giving me a fit. They hurt enough that I went to the doctor and he said, yeah, they need it. But sorry, too bad. See ya. Right there and then, at the age of 49, is when I should have had it click in my head, then do something about it. Don't just take status quo. Oh, okay, well, you weigh too much. I guess, what does it matter? Apparently, that is the attitude I took was, well, if you can't do it, what am I going to do about it? What am I going to do about it? I'll tell you what you're going to do about it. You're going to get yourself on an eating plan that is not going to put weight on you. You're going to quit eating the junk and the crap. You're going to exercise beyond what you're doing in your daily life. Because I've been a very, up until I started Weight Watchers, I was very, very active. Yes, my knees progressed from the age of 49 until now, from the age of then until 55. When I started Weight Watchers, they progressed. They were terrible. They were bad. But I still did what I wanted to do, what I had to do. I had 2 children. I had a husband. I had a home. I had things I had to do. I told y'all the other day, when we were rebuilding this house, the things that I had to go through. Less physically fit woman couldn't have done it. The woman that I am today couldn't have done it. We couldn't go through it today. I can't hardly get up the back steps. I'm this close to needing a ramp. Matter of fact, when he's waiting on he says the monsoon season to get over for him to start on the big room. Before he can start on that, we got to build, we got to put in the sliding glass doors there in the kitchen. Y'all see them sometimes when I sit in there at the table. That used to just be 2 windows in the kitchen. And we had them cut out, the brick and everything, and put in the sliding glass doors. Christmas, like 4 years ago, it was a mess. Oh my gosh. Christmas was a mess. Anyway, to this day, we've never put a deck out there. We just have not got around to it. So I can hardly get up the 2 steps at the back door now. I have to hold on. The back door is all messed up, and there's like a door facing a piece of wood. And I have to hold on to that, brace myself on this side, hold on to this, straighten this leg out, pull myself up. It's an ordeal. It is an ordeal. That's why David gets my groceries in, because I can't come in the door carrying anything. So we're building a deck, not a patio, a deck on the sliding glass doors, so I have a door to come in and out of, because that room will be all tore up. And he's putting a ramp. We're putting steps and a ramp, because obviously I'm not going to have a knee surgery between now and whenever this spring he starts working on that room. And I'm going to need a way. I cannot get up 2 steps. You think I can get up how many ever steps it's going to take to get up to the house from back there? No. So he is putting me in a ramp. What were we talking about? Oh, what I should have done. And I was talking about moving. Now, we talked about this yesterday on my weighing video about exercising. Don't squander the body you've been given. If you have a good body, don't squander the opportunity to move it. I'm not talking about what you do on a regular daily basis, because that's what your body's used to. Running up and down stairs, vacuuming, mopping, chasing a kid, running back and forth, doing this, going to the store. That's your regular routine that your body is used to. I'm talking about going outside your regular routine, picking something to do, some exercise to do, something that moves your body in a way that it's not used to being moved, something that moves your body in an extra time that you're not used to doing. You're used to doing everything you do, but put in that extra time. That's what I should have done back then, because I am in a body. I say my body betrayed me. My body betrayed me when in fact I betrayed my body. Can I repeat that again? And I get emotional about it. My body didn't betray me. I betrayed my body. I didn't treat my body the way my body should have been treated. I didn't respect myself enough. I didn't respect my body enough to tend to it the way I needed to tend to it. And that's why I am where I am. And I sit around and I question myself, how in the hell did I get here? That's how I got here. I neglected to eat right. I neglected to exercise. Even though I was getting exercise, doing life, I should have been doing things to strengthen that. See, that's where I'm falling at now. Even when I first started Weight Watchers, I was able to do my exercise. Y'all know I fell in love again, which I tried. Now, I'll tell you, I tried off and on throughout those years to lose weight, but not enough that I cared to really try, because this here's a lot of it, and it's going to be, I'm not backing out of what I preach. I preach you love yourself, you be yourself. The world will adjust. The world will get used to who you are. You be who you are. That is personality wise. And if you're big, I don't see, that's my problem. I don't care what nobody thinks of me. I've quoted RuPaul many times on this channel. He says, what your opinion may not be exactly, your opinion of me is none of my business. So if you don't like the way I'm not talking to you, y'all, because y'all my friends. You as in the world. If you don't like the way I look, tough, you know what? I don't care. I've not ever had that problem. Yes, I would like to be thinner. I would like to look better. But not enough that it bothered me to do anything about it. Even up to the size of 377, I was fine with who I was. And I don't know if that's a lot of my problem. Is personality-wise, take me or leave me. Body-wise, take me or leave me. I didn't join Weight Watchers to look better. I joined Weight Watchers to feel better. Because you couldn't tell me there was anything wrong with me. Because I was fine with who I was. And if you didn't like it, take a hike. Maybe if I had worried about it, I don't know. I don't want to say that because I don't want anybody to hate themselves because of their body. That's not where it's at. It's all about body positivity. But that don't mean you can't take care of it and try to make it smaller for the health of it. The health of my body, the mentality of my mind floated my body because I didn't care. But the mentality of the health of my body was gone. There was it just wasn't there. I could not connect the you're this big and you don't care with you're this big and you better care. I didn't connect those two in my mind. Those two didn't, as long as I was doing, even in pain, and even as the pills piled on, that's a lot of my problem too. You have high cholesterol. Well, give me a pill. I don't care. Pop, pop. You have high blood pressure. Well, give me a pill. I don't care. Pop, pop. You have, let's see, what else? Well, I don't take pills for kidney disease. Diabetes, you got it? Okay, take that pill. Take that pill. I should have counted before I come on here, but I ain't got time for all that. Of course, it is pill sorting day, so I could have, but it's early in the morning. I ain't sorting my pills until I need them. I have in the teens. I have double digits of prescriptions, not double digits of pills I take, because I take more than that. I take double digits of prescriptions. How many years did it take me? Like I said, I wasn't taking any pills when I had Holly, and I had her 26 years ago. So take 26 years of adding the pill here, adding the pill here, adding the pill here, adding the pill here, till you get up to where you have, this many pills. Why didn't it click? Why didn't it click? You can fix that. You can come off of the biggest bulk of those pills if you just eat right and exercise. What was so hard about that? Why did I allow myself to get to where I am now today, where I am practically useless? I am practically useless from the waist down. I'm not exaggerating to you. I am in pain 24/7. How did I let myself get here? How did I not stop somewhere along the way and it click in my mind and my mind say, you might better fix this before it gets any worse. Excuse me. As long as I was doing what I could do, I didn't care. Y'all, stop it right now. Stop it right now and listen to me. Don't you dare let yourself get to where I am. If you're there already, then you're going to fight with me tooth and nail to get it back. That's why I started that exercise. I exercised when I first started Weight Watchers, and then I got knee pain. My knees, it was like, just like my back. They both went through these middle periods where they would both slip out of joint. My back, oh my gosh. I've never felt pain in my back. I would rather have 10 kids naturally than to feel the pain I felt in my back. And that's when it was in the process of slipping and sliding and pinching. Now it's down to the point where there's nowhere else for it to go. Matter of fact, the last MRI I had, he looked at it. He goes, well, let's look and see what any change. And he looked. He goes, well, there is no change because there's no change to be made. My back has finally gone down and rested in its final resting place, where the only option other than keeping it the way it is surgery. My knees went through the same thing. They slipped and slid. They slipped and slided. Remember the slip and slide? Anyway, knock out a joint, twist sideways, so I had to stop doing that. Now, there's nothing left of them, and what is moving is the shin bones under it. So I guess there's even part of my kneecaps are degenerated. But the shin bones they're excruciatingly painful. I cry getting up out of chairs and off the toilet. I have a lift chair that I can't hardly get off of when I have it raised up, because that's how much pain my knees are. How the hell did I get here? I told you why. I was complacent. I thought, oh, well, as long as you can handle the pain, just go on and do what you got to do. Don't worry about it. Go on and eat them friggin' little Debbie cakes. So what? Who cares? Eat what you want. Eat all the food. That is the dumbest mentality on the planet. Do what you want to do is the dumbest mentality when we're talking about our bodies. Other reasons it works fine in your personality, your your lifestyle, getting tattoos. Do what you want to do. That is not dumb. Do what you want to do when you're letting your body go is dumb. I said it. It's dumb. You cannot let your body go. You cannot get to where I am. I was saying, if you're where I am, we're going to do something about it. I started back exercising just a few days ago, but who said it? 21 days to become a new habit? I was reading through my comments this morning. I just have not got around to responding to the ones from overnight. But I think Lori might have said 21 days to a new habit, because I said the other day, how many days is it to a new habit? And I never did look it up. I have committed to myself to make this exercise a new habit. Now, I've learned the hard way. I can't do Richard Simmons 2 days in a row. I have him on DVD, but I don't have a DVD player hooked up in there because we don't ever watch him anymore. But I did find a pretty bad copy of it on YouTube, but it's good enough that I can see it. I mean, it's not clear, but that's okay because I know the moves, I know the song, I can do it. I've done it so many times, I got it memorized. Well, I can get through 15 minutes of it, of very, 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 very modified moves. I can't kick my knees out or bend them up high and do none of that stuff. None of that stuff. I can do my arms, and then like some of the, if you do your arms and your legs together, forget about it. I can't do it. I'll fall and bust my butt. But I can hold on to my walker and do some of the leg portions, like out to the side and out to the side. So I do a little bit of both. I can last 15 minutes before I'm to the song to where it is really high intensity, and I can't do that. And I'm not going to overdo it anyway. So 15 minutes for me, probably 5 minutes for some real exerciser. But you got to start somewhere. When you quit, you got to start back somewhere. And when you quit, and your body's in worse shape now than when you quit, you really just got to do what you can do. But anyway, I also have chair exercises. So I think I'm going to alternate. Today would be a chair exercise day, where they're probably 10 or more year old videos, but I don't figure exercise goes out. I could search for new ones. I just haven't. Tracy sent me some. She sent me some disco chair exercises. I got to check those out. So we're going to commit to moving. Now here I'm talking to you that can move. Don't squander it. Don't take for granted that you're always going to have your body, because, honey, you are not. Did I ever, in a million, bazillion years, think that I would get in the body that I'm in at only 59 years old? This is what bothers me. This ain't the life David signed up for. Yes, it's better for worse, and yes, he takes me as I am, and yes, he helps me do what I need to do. But he does not live the life he wants to live, because pathetic me can't live it with him. He can't go on trips, and he can't even go walk around the mall, which he don't want to do. But let's say he wanted to walk around the mall. He can't even do that because I can't do that. Something as simple as just walking around the mall. If they had a buggy, okay, then I could walk around the mall, but I couldn't walk around too long because then my legs get stiff, and then I can't move, and then I can't get in the car because my legs, being up on them, have stove up. So that bothers me. It bothers me that I can't be the wife that I should be at 59 years old. You know how many years I have screwed us out of fun? Too many. We hadn't been to the beach we went 4 years ago. So it's been 4 years since I've done anything. We went to the mountains. That was a day trip. I can't go anywhere. Even if we went somewhere, well, I can't go to the beach. I really want to go to the beach because I can't walk out on the sand. And I can't take a walker out on the sand. My rolling thing, But even if we could go somewhere, we can't spend the night because I can't lay flat in the bed. Now, what else is there to do? Come on, honey, let's go to the Dollar Tree. Come on, honey, let's go to the thrift store. That's the extent of my life. Sitting back here on this craft chair, working on my books, or sitting in yonder, watching TV, or going to a thrift store or a Dollar Tree. That's the extent of my life. Don't let your life get there. Don't squander the gift of a body, whatever your size is. If it still works, then keep it working. Eat right, exercise, do all the things. Let's get off the medicine. Let's get surgeries that we need surgeries. I have 3 that I need. I got to get my knees done first. There's no way having a back surgery. See, I had to flip-flop that around. There's no way having a back surgery could I ever... Excuse me, let me do something about this. Okay, that's a lot better. I knew I was going to get emotional at some point during this because the body I live in sucks. The life I live sucks. And I'm not trying to, let me have a pity party for y'all. I'm just giving y'all the cold, hard facts. I let it get to the point to where it sucks. I hate it. I don't hate the life I have with my family, the YouTube family I've built here. I don't hate life. I'm not saying that. I don't hate life. I hate how my body is. And I hate the way the limitations it puts on me. I hate it. I hate it. Do not let yourself get here. Because even though I can sit here, hindsight, I can tell you this is what I should have done, and I'm telling you what you should do. I'm not beating around the bush. I'm telling you what you've got to do. You've got to eat right and you've got to exercise. Yes, you do got to exercise. You got to keep your body in movement. What is that commercial? A body in movement stays in movement, or a body in motion stays in motion. It's the truth. Do you need to exercise to lose weight? No, because plenty of people have lost weight without exercising. I'm not saying that, but you need to keep your body moving and lubricated, the stuff flowing all to your joints. And I know it'll help you lose weight. I know it will, because it will help with that calorie deficit. I don't care if you're counting points or what you're counting. It still comes down to calories. Calories in, calories out. And exercising will help you with some of those calories. Joan said the other day, you can't outrun what you eat. Well, that's the truth. But you can sure help combat against some of it. But for my part, the exercise should have been to keep my body limber and especially do something about them bat flaps. Them things are bad. That's what I'm hoping to do now with this exercise, is to strengthen up the muscles around my legs to help me get a little bit more movement. I'm going to say agile. I don't have an agile body. A little bit more flexible. As much as I can, at least until I can lose this weight and get these knees replaced. Now, here's what I was just about to forget. When I was doing my weigh-in video yesterday, I don't even know what we were talking about. Oh, having the cinnamon rolls. When I said, there was one point, me and my best friend, we worked together. He owned the company. And he said, did I want another donut? And it just popped out of my mind. I'm like, you think I got a body like this on one donut? He died laughing. And like I told you yesterday, till the day he died, he used that. If we were having anything, I would say, you want this? You think I got a body like that? Oh, he was one of these, if you said something funny, he remembered it. Holly, she said, back when she was like in the first grade, and she was sitting on my lap. If she was even in the first grade, I don't know. She was sitting on my lap one day, and I asked her, I said, why did you do that? She goes, not missing a beat. That's just who I am. He never forgot that either. So we still say that around here if we do something or whatever. That's just who I am. So that was my mentality. It was flippant. You think I got a body like this on one donut? If I didn't have that attitude that my body is fine like it is, give me the flipping donut, then maybe I wouldn't be where I am today. If maybe I had worried more about getting myself healthy instead of having that donut, I wouldn't be here. But I'm going to tell you what, food is a beast. Food is a beast. Yes, you can be addicted to food. I am addicted to food. I have been addicted to many things in my life. I have an addictive personality. I come from an alcoholic father, and yes, I believe 100% addictive genes are passed on. I believe it because I have lived it. I'm not going to name to you all the things that I have been addicted to at one point or another in my life, but there's always going to be something that I am just focused on fully. I jump in head first, sink or swim. That's how I am. Boy, that's how I come back here on these junk journals. I switched my crafting around to where I'm addicted to these things, and that's all I study is getting back here working on these journals. No other crafts at the moment. This is the craft that I'm zeroed in on. I am always zeroed in on food. I constantly think about food and what I want to eat. And when I can't have it, I'm going to tell you what, it's hard. It is difficult not eating what you want to eat. All those years, it wasn't hard. You know why? Because I ate what I wanted to eat. I didn't do the hard thing. No. That's what we got to do. We got to do the hard thing. If we want to lose weight and we want to get healthy, we got to do all the hard things. We got to push that crappy ass food out of our face. That's what it is. YouTube ain't gonna flag me. They give you a little set of words you can say. And I think that one falls in line. We'll see when it runs its checks if it don't like it. So we got to get rid of that mess. We got to quit thinking that we can do anything as long as we feel good. We got to quit thinking we can do anything we want to do, because you know what? That will come back to bite you in that big old behind of yours, just like it did me. And it didn't bite me unprovoked. It wasn't like some animal out in the forest, some wild bear, that just comes up and attacks you. It was provoked. I ate the food. Oh my gosh, I ate the food. I didn't do any I should have done some strength training. I did that in college. I went to the gym and did strength training, lifted weights in college. Why did I quit? Why? Well, I don't know. Because I didn't care. Apparently, I didn't care enough about my body to do what I needed to do to take care of my body. Because now, my body ain't taking care of me. No. It's getting to the point where it's almost done. I can't go. Sometimes I want to try a fad diet to hurry up and drop the weight to get my knees done and then start a lifestyle as if I'm starting fresh. I know you have to do what you have to do. Joan will tell you, and I believe it, what you do, you're going to keep doing. You start that lifestyle. That's the lifestyle I think your body gets used to, and that's what you're going to have to do to keep your weight off. Sometimes I think I don't have the luxury because I let myself get here. I'm push come to shove now. I don't have time to waste. And I think I want to start a fad diet, something that's going to drop the weight off me quickly enough to get these knees done, because I'm this close. Let me tell you again, I'm this close to needing help off the toilet. And when that happens, I don't I don't even want to go to the bathroom. I don't want to do anything if I have to have help getting off the toilet. I can't live like that. And I'm this close now. There are days I stand in there and I just cry thinking I'm going to holler out for David to get out of the bed to come in there and pull me up. Because I'm like in limbo. I'm holding on and the knees won't straighten out and the bones are just going and doing this. And it's excruciating. I need to get to where I need to get to. And I'm not using this as a coming out video of, oh, guess what? I'm changing from Simply Filling to a fad diet. But I'm going to tell you what, if I do, don't you say nothing to me. Because you don't live in my body and you don't know. Don't you say nothing to me if I decide that I'm going to do X, Y, or Z to try to hurry up and lose weight. Because, yes, I need to do what I need to do to keep it off. But I need to do something quickly to get it off. To get some new knees. And then I can start fresh. Now let's start a lifestyle. You got your knees fixed. Now let's start that lifestyle. You can start, like if I started today. Okay, I'm starting my new lifestyle today. That is if you have fell off the wagon or if you're starting brand new. There's a starting day. You got a starting day. Whatever you did before is that. And then here you start. So whatever I decide to do now to get rid of this weight is what I decide to do. And then when those knees are replaced, then that could be my starting day. And I'm not making no promises to you. I told you, hold on, one more time. Okay, listen, I'm telling you this is an emotional subject, and I can't help it. Y'all know I cry in front of y'all anyway. I ain't cried in front of y'all in a long time, so count your blessings. So, if I do decide, what I was going to say is I told you when I did what I'm not going to do in 2022 is I'm not going to jump from plan to plan to plan. I'm going to ride out this Simply Filling and see where I go. Okay, well, that's what I've been doing. But if I do decide to stop Simply Filling, which I think I would go back to it because it is a lifestyle that I can live, and I like the Simply Filling lifestyle. So I think even if I did something else, when I started back, I think I would start back on Simply Filling. I really do, because I like the program that much. I like the freedom that it gives me. I like the foods that it lets me eat. And I can lose weight when I stay on the plan. I've proven it. But if I decide tomorrow, if I decide when I hang up this phone to sit back here and, okay, next week, let's start on this plan, then don't say nothing to me because you don't live in this body. And I'm not saying that to be ugly. I'm just saying there are people out there who don't like that I'm doing Simply Filling. And you know how I know? Because every video that I put out that has Simply Filling in the name, I get a thumbs down. And you know what? I don't care. I don't give a rat's behind if you don't like my videos or not. But I just think it's ridiculous that somebody would care enough to give me a thumbs down all because I'm doing a program they don't like. And I know it's because of Simply Filling, because it's always Simply Filling in the name. So guess what? I'm doing Simply Filling whether you like it or not. If I decide tomorrow to do keto, I'm going to do keto whether you like it or not. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying, quit trying to worry about what somebody else is doing. If it's right for them, then let them do it. That's what I've got to do for me. If I think that I need to do something that's going to hurry up and drop those pounds quickly, then I'm going to do it. Me and David have talked about doing a certain thing. He asked me this week, are you going to do it? I said, no, I think I'm going to stick on Simply Filling. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. I just know that I'm this close to having legs that are going to put me in a wheelchair because they're not going to get me up and down through this house anywhere I need to go. They're not going to get me in the bathroom. I almost can't get over the shower wall. I have little bath step, a little platform. If I didn't have that, I couldn't get in my bathtub, because whenever I had him put that bathtub in, I said, you get me the biggest, it's a one piece, because we had those kind that has the grout, and all that, and we had such a mess with that. He said no, he didn't want that again. I said, then you find me the biggest one piece you can find, because I was big then. I said, I got to be able to get down and, oh my gosh, I would kiss a frog's butt to take a bath. Can y'all hear me? I ain't had a bath in years because I can't bend my knees. I just want to soak in a bathtub so bad. But I almost can't get and lift my legs over because it's tall and deep. And it's all I can do. He's got me a grab bar up there, elsewise I couldn't get in. I almost fall when I'm in there, and I have these visions of losing my balance because I don't have the best balance because of this, of falling and cracking my head on the sink. I have a vision of falling in the shower, laying there, can't move until he comes home from work, and then I'm laying there with ice cold water because the hot water heater's run out. I have all these visions in my head. It makes me so nervous to take a shower whenever I'm home alone, and that's pretty much when I take my showers, is in the mornings when he's not here. So I'm close to not being able to get in and out of the shower. What am I going to do when I can't go to the bathroom and I can't take a shower? What kind of life is that? Go to a nursing home at 59 years old? I'll be 60 in July. What, am I supposed to go to a nursing home where they do everything for me? No. That's not going to happen. So if I got to figure out something in the meantime that hurries me up, then that's what it's going to be. Which that's not what this video was about, but that's where I've come to. How the hell did I get here? That's how I'm here. And guess what? Now I got to deal with the fallout. I let myself get here. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I was going to say I did what I did, and now here I am. No, I didn't. I didn't do what I was supposed to do, and now here I am. And now here I've got to deal with the fallout. That's just part of the conversation we're having. That's not what the video is about. I'm not coming on here saying, guess what? Stop and simply feel and go start something else. But if I do it tomorrow, I'm just giving you fair warning. I've got to do what I've got to do to get myself better. And I'm trying to stop you from getting where I am. If you can move your body, by gosh, get out and move your body. If you can walk outside. If you can't walk outside, walk inside. Listen, I used to mix it up, okay? But before I quit, I did Richard Simmons' Disco Sweat, which is my favorite, my absolute favorite. I did Leslie Sansone, Walk at Home. I did Body Groove. Her name is Misty Tripoli. Body Groove. Look it up. Oh, it's amazing. It's just like freeform dancing, but you're just moving. Oh my gosh. If I could stand up without falling down, I would do that. But she does movements you can't hold on to a walker to do. It's a freestyle type. There's chair exercises. I do those. I didn't do those then, but that's what I started doing after I couldn't stand up and do Richard Simmons. That's when I looked up the chair exercises. So don't tell me there's nothing you can do. And don't tell me that you hate exercise, because you don't hate it no more than me. Even when I did Richard Simmons, and I love Richard Simmons, I hated the fact that I had to do Richard Simmons. Does that make sense? I hated having to do structured exercise because I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Lazy is what got me here. Lazy and complacent, right? I don't care if you hate exercise. We discussed this yesterday. We'll discuss it again today. I don't care if you hate it. Do it. Life is full of crap that we have to do, whether we like it or not. That's what life is about. Life is about doing what's right for you, for your health, for your whatever is right for you in your life is about doing it because you have to. How many of y'all out there still working you hate it? I'll wait. But you go because you have to, don't you? Are your bills going to get magically paid? Is the money just going to fall out of the sky and say, well, you don't have to work anymore. Here, I'm paying your bills. No. You go to work because you have to, whether you like that job or not. You do it because you have to. Life is full of that kind of stuff. So get out there and move. I'm going to end it here. Eat right. Exercise. Try to get your sleep. My sleep patterns are messed up. I can't go. I need a sleep study because I'm on CPAP. Well, my CPAP machine broke, and the old one drives me out. So I've not been on CPAP now for a few years. I can't get a sleep study, which he wants me to get a sleep study. He's my lung doctor, who's also a sleep specialist, because I can't lay flat in the bed. And if I can't lay flat in the bed, I can't sleep for him to study me. So I can't get a CPAP machine. So it's just a catch-22. I have so many situations that need to be fixed that I can't fix because of this body. So if you can eat right, if you can move your body, then do it. Because I'm here to tell you, this will slip up on you before you even realize it. You will realize it, but not in a real. You won't realize it. There's a word I'm looking for and I can't think of it. You realize it because you started hurting and you started maybe not moving as good as you could, and you wasn't eating right. That didn't slip up on you. That didn't slip up on you at all. Your food was wrong the whole time you was eating it. But your body giving out on you, so they added another pill. So what? So your body, maybe it's not moving like it was, but you can still do. And then one day you can't do. And you're like, the theme of this video, how the hell did I get here? What in the hell happened? I happened to myself. So don't squander your opportunities of having a halfway healthy body now. Keep it that way. Don't wake up one morning in a body that just does not work and that is this close from being any benefit to you whatsoever. So don't do it. Follow my lead and do something about it now. Get serious about it now. Quit being so flippant about it. Oh, I'll start tomorrow. I'll start again tomorrow. I messed up today. Well, I'll start again tomorrow. Well, too many tomorrows turn into this. So stop it. Don't do it. That's all I got for y'all today. I just had that, I just thought we'd talk about it. So hopefully this helps somebody. I don't know. Maybe it didn't help a single soul of you out there. I don't know. We shall see. We'll see how many thumbs down I can get. Guess what? Let me tell you this. Your thumbs down still helps my analytics because it is still interaction. So you think this is hurting me, but you might as well do that. Simply feeling there. I'll give you a reason to give it a thumbs down. Y'all know I don't care, right? Y'all know I'm gonna come up on here and do my videos. I don't care. So I wasn't gonna talk about that, but I just think it's funny. Anyway, all right. Well, that's all I know. I love you. I appreciate all y'all support. Y'all so good to me. Y'all are so good to me. That's why a thumbs down here or there don't bother me, because I got enough of y'all that love me. I can tell y'all love me, and I appreciate it. I love y'all too. So that's that. I'll see you on my next video.